Welcome back to our channel. We are the Carver couple. I'm Diamond.
And I'm Zales.
Just to let you know, I'm not actually this tall. Like I'm standing on something. So look how tall I really am. I'm shorty.
Today we're going to be cutting my hair. Do-rag on.
Yep, show them the wavies,
right.
Even though you've been wolfing.
Yeah, I've been wolfing. That's why the beard is all scruffy. My back hurts. Got my do-rag on, about to take it off. I've been wolfing for a couple weeks now, almost like a month, almost like a month and a half. I don't know how long I've been wolfing.
It's probably been nearly 2 months ago.
Been wolfing for a bit. We're gonna cut this down. And this Fade Master. This the clippers we'll be using to cut my hair. The box is old as shit now. I'm using my Endus Super Liner. This is a rotary trimmer that we're gonna be using for the lineup. You gotta do maintenance on your tools. The more maintenance you do, the less you will have to do it when you have to do maintenance. So zero gap them. You know, make sure that they're still running good. Oil them, all that good stuff. I'm gonna start by cutting down my beard. I don't like my beard to be long. I was blessed with a jaw, and so I like to show that off. So we're gonna cut it down just a little bit, you know, just so I'm less scruffy, more cleaned up. Got a box just for my beard brush, I guess. It came with other stuff too, like a comb and stuff. Comb and all that.
I don't find it.
That's unfortunate.
Should have been there. I don't know where it went. He said, fuck this bead.
I've had these for how many years now?
Those ones,
3?
maybe, yeah, I was gonna say like 3 years.
You buy yourself a pair of clippers, a trimmer for like $60 each. If you're trying to, you know, splurge a little bit. You could spend a little bit more. I will go with spend less. You can just get yourself the Endus outliner or whatever. One of those, the big gray ones. Those are like probably like $60 at most. How much was this? How much was the super liner?
Basically 80 with tax and everything.
Okay, so my 80 with tax for the super liner. It's because it's a rotary one. The other clippers use a magnetic motor, just like you would see in a tattoo machine. So the magnetic ones, because they basically run on a loop, that the current gets cut off every time the magnets touch, and then every time the magnets separate, something hits something, so it makes the touch again. It cuts. It's just turning on the circuit and turning itself off. And that's how a magnet one works. That's why it gets hot.
We've had this spray. That spray lasted us like 10 years.
This can is rusted as shit. Look at this shit. Ew. Don't let your can look like that. Alright? That can is just, I bought a huge can and it's lasted me that long. I'm bringing it down a little bit to do my mustache. I have a very Mesoamerican, Mexican-like mustache. So it gets real like long and funny looking, like oh senor and all this shit from my dad's side. All right. Beard trim is done. Didn't really do much, you know, just trimmed it a little bit, just so it's tighter to my face. Yep, we're gonna switch camera angles. I'll be sitting down on the actual commode while she cuts my hair. We're from the Bronx, that's how we do things. Hey folks, we are back. Cut my beard down, about to cut my hair down, shape me up, and then we're gonna go and finish it off with the shave. Krystle, is there anything you wanna add?
Yeah, we're actually gonna do the whole thing today. We haven't done the straight razor on him in a really long time because, you know, he got some thick, coarse hair, so he doesn't want, you know,
razor bumps and stuff like that.
Exactly. So we're gonna give you guys the whole process today. So that's what we're gonna be doing. We're also gonna be showing you the finished product after he takes a shower and mats the hair down with the do-rag.
We are?
Yeah.
Okay. Usually you won't do it at a barber's cap. I just be in here with my drawers.
We both do.
But we're not doing that for you too.
You guys gonna see some puffs falling down. I know y'all see me using my left hand. I'm actually not a lefty.
This is the first time I'm ever recording a haircut.
Yeah, first time for everything. Woo. Get that puff.
I was wolfing for a minute. Gonna need to fade the back a bit. How long you been cutting my hair?
I say 12 or 13 years.
How did it all start?
I remember we was like at a baby shower or like a party or something with my mom downtown with one of her co-workers at the time, and we left the party and, you know, we just kind of like started walking around. We found some benches and we were just talking, and I told him that I would shape my brother up every once in a while, and that's basically how that started. I started shaping him up, and then eventually we bought some clippers, and the rest is history.
I think the first clippers we had were some pink oyster ones.
I think I remember those.
They got some new clippers now. I think they're wireless. They're called Baby Bliss. They look pretty nice, but these are good. They're tried and true. They've been rocking. If I ever need to replace them, maybe. But for now, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
This is the puff ball
of hair that came off my head so far.
Yeah, we're still gathering some. But you bald though, baby.
I'm gonna go shower, wash my hair, put some conditioner in it, the Miss Jessie's Creme de la Creme, you know, all that nice stuff. And then put a do-rag on, rag up, and then get these waves all feeling like baby hairs.
Oh gosh.
Itchy.
Yes.
It's my Afro puff. See?
When I first started cutting his hair, and knowing that I would most likely have to use my left hand, I was a little bit nervous.
And, I can't even tell you the amount of money I saved and time I saved over the years by not going to barbers. I really don't like going to barbershops. I really hate going to Spanish barbershops. I hate the music. I hate the atmosphere. It's just mad, you know, they mad talkative. Niggas never want to cut your hair quickly. Yeah, like you don't see that in like black barbershops, but there still be a wait if your man's is nice. And they still be on some dumb shit in black barbershops. There was a whole movie about it.
Exactly.
So back when I was a kid, I had a barber, an old dude, Puerto Rican guy, and he cut my hair from when I was like probably like 6 to like 10, 11 years old. Unfortunately, he passed, but then the guy who got his chair was somebody who learned, you know, from him, basically with like an apprentice underneath him. And he became my barber, and he was my barber for a hot minute, through my whole teens or whatever. It's just that he and the owner of the barbershop really didn't get along because he was from the neighborhood. He was kind of a street guy, you know. But he was a good barber.
This is before we met, right?
Yeah, this is before we met. It was one time, I think, like early on when we was together, he was still working there. But then eventually he stopped, you know, being at the barbershop. So then I was with no barber. And just to get shape ups, like,
it was a hassle to find someone good.
yeah. I didn't like going to the other dude because he didn't know how to, like I got like black hair, you know, and my mom is black. And so, for him to cut my hair, he would always want to cut it like I had like, you know, thinner hair or whatever, you know what I'm saying, like a different texture hair. I'm like, nah, like give me a fade to see, so like, you know.
I got a scratch back here.
It's crazy because I recently just started waving my hair, like probably like a year or two ago.
That was after you cut your afro.
Mm-hmm. I had a big old crazy afro.
Yeah. We'll put a picture right here.
Mm-hmm. You've probably seen it in some of my videos on my ZALES and DESTROY channel. Please go over there and subscribe, check out my videos where I do hip hop and skateboarding content, you know, more gnarly, aggressive stuff, while Krystle is the softer side.
Pucha e botón.
Pucha.
Pucha e botón. Le botón.
Pucharon.
Pucharon.
Pucharon. This is how introverts get haircuts. I'm really realizing that about myself, that I'm really like a real introvert. Like I don't even want to go to the barbershop. I don't want to deal with all those people playing their dembo and shit. You think I want to be sitting there while one dude's smoking hookah outside, or three niggas smoking hookah outside, and I get, and I'm just in the fucking.
You heard him.
What we gonna do with this?
We're gonna show this off one more again, because this is the full puff. And that's how much hair was on his head. It's a lot of hair for somebody who gets Caesars. So it's going in the garbage. Score.
So the cutting of the hair is done. The beard trimming is done. We're gonna move on to the next step, which is the lineup with the super liner that I have. So after that, we're gonna go into the shave. I'm gonna shave my neck with my razor. I know a lot of you, wow, this is gonna sound real fucked up. Any of you who don't have any like dudes in your life who, you know, can teach you how to shave, I guess you learned from me today. A lot of men don't know how to shave. They weren't taught to shave because they don't really have a man in their life. You know, fortunately for me, I have my father and I raised my two sons. I'm all about that dad life. So when they get scruffy, I'm gonna teach them to shave. And if you don't got a pop to teach you, you can learn with me today. All right? So the way she cut my hair is with the grain. That's how you keep the waves. Everybody, you know, to cut your hair in a buzz cut, against the grain, all that. Now you cut with the grain for a wave cut. You just mow it and keep going and keep going and keep going until it's nice and low, you know?
So this is the trimmer.
Mm-hmm.
Love this trimmer. It cuts so well. I'm not on one spot for like ever, like what all the other trimmers we used to have.
Even when I zero gapped them, and it's also because when they got hot too.
Yeah, that too. It would get hot, like the body would get hot, but before the body gets hot, the blades would get hot, so it would burn ZALES before I even feel it.
People are like, oh, if it gets hot, you take it too long. I'm taking her fucking time.
Yeah.
She don't got
so when that,
you know, to cut. She just cut my hair, so take a sweet.
Exactly. So when that were to happen, I'll put this down because it's actually a cooling agent as well for the blades.
Yeah, it's a home haircut, but I'm getting everything that I get at the barber shop. We could do a warm towel. I'm about to do a warm towel just for the YouTube video. We got hand towels, right? Clean ones?
Yeah, we got hand towels.
Oh, that's about to be a wrap.
We should get like a towel warmer then.
I just put it in the microwave. In a bowl with some water. That's what you do. Sitting here is not comfortable. Small price to pay. It's a small, but it is a small price to pay, so I don't have to listen to. Last time, I think there was one time I was at the barbershop for 3-4 hours. I was like, oh nah, this gotta stop.
I got up that needle in the oven.
Better than you.
Better than me. So I also trim the hairs on the side as I'm doing the shape up. So that's why I'm on like certain spots multiple times, because I'm like really like trimming down the sideburns and stuff like that.
We usually play music when we do this too, but we don't want to get struck with like a copyright thing, so no music. We usually do this with in our drawers with music. Sounds like a party. Alright, as you can see, things are almost done here. We just gotta get this part. We're gonna finish this mustache. You're gonna do the mustache, this part here, the goatee part. And then cut
this right
this
here.
part down there. I'm gonna cut that down. Alright, so we're gonna cut down this right here.
Okay, so I'm about to set up the soap for him. This is his shave soap. We use this cup here. The other one broke. The one that actually came with the shaving kit broke, and we use this little spoon to scrape out the soap. And this is the straight razor, which we're gonna be using. I got the brush soaking in some warm water because it's easier to cut with when the blade is hot and when your products are hot. Scrape them out. Think about that much should be good. Gonna put that in a cup. I'll take a little bit more soap. Not much more, should be fine. I'm gonna take this, squeeze a little bit in there, a little bit of water in there. You don't want it to be too much water in there because you want it to be a nice, like, lathered soap, not too watery. So you can just gradually add add water into there and just turn it about. So I'm gonna add some more water. Like that. It's not much soap at the bottom, but that's more than enough because you can see it's pretty thick.
Alright guys, so my haircut is almost done. I'm just gonna shave real quick, you know, hit the line up with a straight razor, and then after that it'll be done. But before I show off the complete haircut, I'm gonna go jump in the shower, get all this hair off of me, which you can't do at the barbershop, and put a rag on, and I'm probably gonna run outside real quick. I have this shave oil from Lather and Wood. It's a shave oil. I put it on. It's a pre-shave oil. You put it on so your skin can soak up some moisture and not be so dry and irritated when you shave. You put this on first. Right? I put it everywhere I'm gonna shave. I use a safety razor, like an old ass man. I'm gonna be using a feather blade, feather brand blade. These are from Japan. These are really, they're like the sharpest blades I've ever tried. Got hot water running right now. Hot blade works better than a cold blade.
Yeah, I explained that earlier.
We keep the paper because we're gonna snap this blade in half so we can then get in a straight razor. Don't waste nothing, don't waste nothing. Even though I switch razors after every shave, I mean, I probably could let my razor rot, but with rust and all that stuff, and then, you know, nah, I'm just gonna switch out the razor, switch it out completely. Clean razor, my skin is mad sensitive. I'm not trying to deal with all these razor bumps just because I decided to use a razor that's been sitting there, you know, for 3 months or whatever, because I don't shave like that. You take that oil stuff right off. It soaks your skin a little bit. Get my lather. All right, first pass. I'm not really pulling the blade down. I'm letting the weight of the blade kind of do its own thing. As you can see, I'm like pulling my skin taut, so I'm able to shave better. There's no like buckling and you cut yourself like that, so you want to keep your skin taut. Gonna take the soap off. Let's see how that feels. What you think?
Ooh. Take one more pass.
One more?
One more.
Alright, so we are almost done. I'm about to just get the line up hit with the razor. I was a little irritated on my neck, so I hit myself with some moisturizer. The irritation comes from it being dry. And because we stripped the top layer of skin with that razor, so now it's like kind of raw, your epidermis. You know, so take care of your skin, moisturize, hit yourself with a little post-shave balm, you know, so you could get that itchiness in control.
The razor is right in there. I don't know if you guys can see it, but that's the top of the razor. It ends right there. That's the ending. That's the beginning. That was snapped in half. I'm about to touch up the line work. Let me brush your hair real quick first.
But as you can see, I'm already looking rather dapper. The rather dapper rapper.
Dapper the rapper.
Remember me, man?
I'm Dapper the rapper. So I already brushed Zale's hair down. I'm gonna put some more of this shaving soap. Shaving soap. I'm gonna touch up the line basically is what I'm doing here.
Now I'm gonna sit back and relax. Word.
Word.
Word up! It's Word Girl.
Word up!
Our kids watch Word Girl.
Right now, Zales is rinsing his face off with all the soap that's on it. And we're gonna be back, so we're gonna show you the finished product and how his waves is spinning.
My face is wet, but as you can see,
That's all me right there. Look at that. That line work.
So I'm about to
Hey.
go in the shower, hit my face with some Noxzema so I could get some of this irritation down. I have very sensitive skin, so it is what it is. And then I'm gonna go rag up, make a run, come back, and you're gonna see
the spinnies.
Now I look like an R&B singer. See? You R&B shit. Fuckboy shit. So I just put on some Nivea for Men post shave balm to help with the irritation because I have very sensitive skin and I have coarse hair and I get a lot of razor bumps. Well, not a lot, but more than I want, and that's none. I don't think anybody wants razor burn, but this helps soothe it. So take care of your skin. I put some moisturizer earlier, but this is specialized for post shave, so check that out.
Okay guys, we are back. So Zales has been letting the wave set under the do-rag, and he's about to take it off so you guys can see what the waves are looking like in the full product after the haircut.
Alright, first I'm going to take off the do-rag. Wave check, wave check, wave check. Let's see what we're working with.
Nice and wavy. So that is the final look. I've been doing this for him for like 12 or 13 years, like I said earlier. And I've gotten pretty good at it.
Yes, she has. Alright, so if you want to check out more content like this, where Krystle is doing hair and doing other things to beautify people, you can check out her channel. It's Clear as Krystle. And if you want to see me get crazy and skate and do some hip hop shit and be all gnarly, you can come check me out on my channel, ZALES and DESTROY. Links down in the description. Please like and subscribe. Check us out. Like and subscribe to those channels and get in touch with us. We're on Twitter. I'm at ZALES1.
And I am at as_clear.
With a K.
Yeah, clear with a K.